Hello and welcome to another episode of Just Be. It's Sunday, November 15, 2020. We're 2 weeks to go to the start of the Advent season. And similarly, we are 2 episodes to go for the end of our topics in line with the launching of Just Be. Happiness is here. We will be talking this time about the healing of traumas. We all experience trauma in varying degrees in one way or the other in one moment of our life. Traumas are often negative experiences that a person may find too much to bear. It causes adverse effects on the person, such as shock, nightmares, excessive trembling, lack of appetite. Deep-seated trauma could actually cause a person to avoid having emotions or situations that lead to him or her experiencing the emotion, especially when it's a negative one, such as sadness. Left untreated, trauma would affect the person's overall well-being, his relationships, and his productivity, as well as his capacity to experience happiness or peace in the moment. Every one of us is unique, and every one of us carries a different cross. You can actually treat the trauma that you have or the traumas that you had in life as your crosses, and its healing is your way to Calvary and to Easter. Thus, we cannot compare ourselves with others because my cross is different from your cross and is different from another person's. The healing of traumas is necessary for the treatment of depression. So how does one treat traumas? Seeking professional help is the best means of healing from trauma because they would be able to assess the type of therapy that you need to undergo to heal your specific situation. To heal from trauma is to recall the incident, to process it, to have the courage to go back into that moment and face the wounds and the reality of what transpired. Normally, this could be done through journaling and psychotherapy sessions. In the last 2 weeks that I signed up to courses on psychology and mental health in Coursera through the scholarship I got through the Department of Science and Technology, I was able to learn a lot of things that I could apply personally insofar as the healing of trauma and the management of depression is concerned. Of utmost importance is the fact that healing can be achieved for those who suffered trauma, no matter how many traumatic experiences one has experienced and no matter how varying levels or gravity it may seem. Trauma can be healed only if the person is cooperating to it or if the person wants to be healed from it. I remember the children whose parents were the victims of extrajudicial killings here in the Philippines. When they were so traumatized, they hardly talked about it. Those who assisted in the debriefing of these children had them undergo art sessions so that the children could express through this means the trauma that they experienced and eventually be able to communicate it and heal in the process as well. I actually remember a person that I met, a special someone before, who had already undergone several types of trauma healing therapies but never got healed. The reason being, he was in denial that he needed the therapy and the healing from his traumas. He would willfully not cooperate or open himself up to the grace given him by God for his healing. Healing is a matter of decision of the inflicted. If he doesn't want to be healed and chooses to live in the reality that he or she has made, then no amount of therapy can help this person heal. The healing of traumas is a combination of science and faith working hand in hand. At the end of the day, healing is on the palm of your hands. And in the mercy of God, who loves you very much. As they say, faith without works is dead. So, no matter how much prayer you do, no matter how much therapy you engage in, but you don't actually do what's required of you to be done, then healing won't be achieved at all. So it's really your choice. Are you really decided to heal? Or are you so comfortable in where you are already? Remember that happiness will only be here if you are able to live in the moment, in the truth of yourself. Have a blessed afternoon and just be.